Good morning, good night, beautiful souls, whatever time it is for you guys. Just want to make another quick video. Don't let anybody or anyone bring you down um, to low vibration by even the littlest things. Because I'm hearing, Graham, quit. Sorry, my cat. To even the littlest things, my soul sister, I watched her on her live today. They're really trying to put her through it by doing like the smallest things, like messing with her lock on her suitcase, just little things. I'm hearing spirit say they want to find ways to put bed bugs or fleas or give you lice, insects, something about insect. Just to keep you at that low vibration or pick a fight with you. They want to try to jump you. Don't, just because if you walk away, if somebody tries to start anything, it doesn't mean you're a punk. You're just better than that. You just don't want to, because we all have, chosen ones do have a dark side, and we don't like to tap in to that dark side because, if we really want it to get down, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to say much about it, but just don't go down to that level. Pay attention to your environment, though. There was something I forgot to say about in my last video about the Dark Night of Soul. When I was going through it, there was one day Spirit kept trying to wake me up to get up, like to go outside. Like they would not let me sleep. And there'll be times where they're not going to let you sleep either. They will wake you up. And they wanted me to go outside and see something, and I'll never forget it. And this was like right at the beginning, when I was going through it. I go outside and I look up in the sky and I see three, they look like eagles to me. 3 eagles going in a small circle, rotating round and round. And I thought, oh man, that's the number 3, maybe that's something magical. But now I understand what they were saying. They were saying, there was being witchcraft done upon me. And I noticed later on there's a lot of birds that would go around and around in circles up above in the sky, or they would just run into walls. They were confused. One day when I went to the laundromat, I'll never forget this, because birds are, some of you guys, birds are your animal confirmation. I was walking outside of the laundromat, and I'll never forget it. I saw a baby bird that wasn't hatched yet, that must have fell from its egg or something. It looked like it had no feathers on it, no nothing, and it was dead. And just the way it was laid out, it looked so eerie, that the birds are trying to tell you people are doing spell work on you. You hear a lot of arguing in your environment where you live. That's telling you too that the karmics are probably arguing. Even if you hear the birds praying in the middle of the night, or that's the prayers. Hey, chill out. Just pay attention to the animals. But that's not really what I want to come on here real quick to talk about. I wanted to talk about, talk to all the unknown helpers out there. To the ones that are secretly helping, from law enforcement to, in the justice system, to somebody who's not, just heard your story, that helps with any of us, people that are here to put light in the world. People are here that don't have the things in the 3D to fight, that are standing up for what's right. When nobody would stand by your side in the 3D, and they're fighting for you. I want to say thank you for not only for me, but for the other earth angels. Because a lot of injustice has been done. And I know some of them, may be dealing with things for helping. But you feel like God is calling you on what's made to be right. I always say it all the time in my videos, a lot of law enforcement people, they get a bad rap, or people in the justice system, and I always say not all of them are. Even in the higher ups with your Masons, or whatever you want to call them, not all of them is bad. Speaking of Masons, I'm being showed the movie, I think it was called Skull and Bones, that movie in my head, and about there was one guy that was in the group that was actually helping the guy they were trying to take out, helping him in the background to help him the situation. It was the guy with the gray hair. I know that one of the head guys had brown hair. He played in that movie, I believe, was it Poltergeist? He was the bad guy, but there was another guy in the movie where he actually helped the guy to get out of the situation. I guess maybe to set him free from it, because he found out he really didn't want to be part of the group because he found out what was involved. But they're showing me that, Spirit showing me that not all of them are bad. That there are some that are wanting to make it right and realize that, or they found out they didn't even know that they were doing things to certain people, and that's not what they stand for. Especially someone who's, to put out love and light in the world. You don't mean no harm, wouldn't hurt a fly, that are just going about their business, just to you people. I I really say thank you from the bottom of my heart, that I did hear, Spirit say, and I've even said this before, because we know a lot of us chosen ones, we know us targeted individuals, we know we're getting secretly recorded, and I always said, and I know God has told me that you are going to be blessed upon blessed upon blessed for helping, people in the FBI, people in the feds, whatever you call it, for not abusing your power and really helping, that really went that extra mile in the investigation, or and I'm sure other chosen ones feel this way, but thank you, where you want to just give that person a big old hug and just say, thank you. I say prayers for you guys, because you guys too, you guys have gifts, and I'm just feeling that in my heart, because you didn't have to do the things that you did, and you didn't take no bribe, or even to the ones that maybe in the beginning was falling, but are, wait a minute, not, are changing their mind for the good. Thank you, because a lot of innocent people have been just so wronged when they're not here to hurt anybody. They don't have these cruel intentions of, or going around and spreading lies, and that's another thing too. Really do your work. If you have a lot of people coming to you and telling you lies on one person, people will say, oh, well, it must be true if everybody's saying it. No, I'm telling you, really do your work on that, because that's not necessarily the case. It's usually that person's being targeted because there's something special about that person. It's a really powerful person. And I always say, if you got a lot of haters, a lot of people come against you, you must be one powerful person. From one archangel to another, we would never use our gifts to hurt anybody. We just really, I know it may sound so cheesy, But we really want to just raise the vibration and just send love and light, and to let people know that they matter and how beautiful life is, even when you don't have anything. God always wants you to find out the best in things, and live in the present moment. Be like a lion. A lion, they don't worry about tomorrow, or they don't worry about yesterday. They live each day. Spirit just gave me I know people are like a lion, but Spirit is showing me a lion, but to roar like a lion, and just put your faith in God, and but I know I'm rambling on, but just really to say thank you, because I know a few people that has had some injustice done, and I pray and I pray and I pray and I pray, and I don't stop praying. And I even pray for the ones who are helping. I pray and I pray and I pray and I pray. God says to keep praying until it comes. Don't stop praying about it. Because prayer is the most powerful thing you could, the best thing you could do for somebody. When you could say, I don't have anything to offer anybody. Yes, you do. You can pray for somebody. You could pray for somebody, and us earth angels, especially when your heart chakra is open, and you just, it is what it is. But just really thank you from the bottom of my heart, and you guys will be blessed. And I just want to give that message. Spirit, was leading me, and it's been something that I've always talked about, and I want to say and put out there, because I know not everybody is bad. Thank you. To the other earth angels out there, thank you. And I'm sending love and light out to you. I really am. When I say I'm sending love and light out, I'm sending love and light out to you. 12:22 on the clock, and I'm gonna get out here, and I hope and I pray you have a beautiful day, a beautiful night, and hey, I'll see you on the flip side. 333 baby, all day long.